Hi there everyone. Today I'm going to make a lemon cobbler. I still have plenty of lemons and I've only just begun. So a few weeks ago a recipe popped up that I really just was attracted to immediately, and it's a lemon cobbler. And I got it from this woman called Taffy, and her channel is Taffy's Texas Kitchen. And I'm going to use her cobbler recipe. However, I'm going to make my own lemon curd for this. She uses a can of lemon pie filling. You could also use a store-bought lemon curd. You could do any of those. I'm using fresh lemon curd only because I have so many lemons. Otherwise, I would use the pie filling because it's a very convenient, easy way to make this cobbler, and I'm sure it's absolutely delicious. So at the end of this video, I will put her channel on there so you could find her easier. But this looks so good. I've never had a lemon cobbler before, and I'm really excited to try this. So I think we're both going to enjoy this wonderful recipe. This recipe is similar to another cobbler recipe, but it's not the same recipe. This one, you melt 1 stick of butter or a half a cup of butter in a 350-degree oven until it's completely melted. That's the only similarity to the ingredients of another cobbler recipe. And I am going to use my own lemon curd that I just recently did a video of. So if you want to make my lemon curd for this recipe, you can. I already did a video. Otherwise, a pie filling or a store-bought curd would work wonderfully. So here's my new batch of homemade lemon curd. And I'm just going to pour it in a fresh bowl. See how creamy that is? And I'm just going to refrigerate this after it comes to room temp. After it comes to room temp, I'm going to refrigerate it for a little bit because I'm going to be using it in the cobbler. So I don't want it to be hot going in. I want it to kind of be set a little more. So after maybe 40 minutes, I'll put it in the fridge for maybe 30 minutes, just so it's kind of more room temp. I want to show you the melted butter. That's a half a stick of butter, and I let it set for a while, but this is what you need. And this is 9.5 by 9.5, but anything in that neighborhood of 8.5 by 9.5 would be fine. So now we're going to do our cobbler part. So it's a cup of sugar. It's super easy. A cup of flour, it's a cup of milk, and it's got 2 teaspoons of baking powder and a half a teaspoon of salt. And we're going to put our milk in. And you do not need an electric mixer for this. You can do everything with a whisk. Whoops, I got something in there. And you can just whisk everything together. It's fine this way. It's just using extra utensils that you really don't need if you get your mixer. You're just messing up a couple of tools that you really don't need to. So this is a really basic recipe, and it's a simple one. That's what I really like about it. It's a good recipe, but simple. So it's got like a cup of 3 different things: a cup of flour, a cup of sugar, and a cup of milk. And so it's real easy to remember. Now you can use fresh fruit with this, or you can use pie filling, whatever you want. You could even use canned peaches or pears, whatever kind of cobbler you want to make. So once this is real smooth, which it is, you're going to get your melted butter mixture. And what you're going to do is you're just going to pour this in. Just like this, and you do not mix it once you put it in. You don't touch this. You just pour it in. That's the one thing about cobblers, are so easy. You don't do anything. You just kind of like dump everything in. So after you do that, you're going to use a 21-ounce can of lemon, the pie filling lemon. This is my curd that I made. And I left it here for about 2 hours. I never did put it in the refrigerator because I'm going to use it today. My previous video, I did put it overnight because I was making a lemon tart. And now I'm just going to eyeball this. I'm not sure exactly how many ounces this is, but it looks like it's equivalent to 21 ounces that comes in the can of pie filling. It looks very similar. So I'm just going to put this in. I'm not going to stir it. I'm just going to kind of just dollop it around, and any which way, it doesn't matter. And after I get all this in, I'm going to put it in a 350 preheated oven. And Taffy says 50 to 50 minutes. I'm going to start 50 to 55. I'm going to start with 45 because I do have a gas oven. I have no idea how long it's going to take. So I'm going to put this in the oven on the middle rack. Almost forgot one step. Her recipe says to put a 1/4 cup of sugar over the top because it kind of gives it a caramelized effect, but she also states that she doesn't do that. It's too much sugar. So she puts a couple of tablespoons, and that's what I'm going to do. Just over the top to kind of give it a caramelized look. So I'm doing exactly what she did. I'm just putting a couple of tablespoons. I agree, a 1/4 cup would be way too much. Okay, here's our lemon cobbler. It did take 50 minutes in my oven, and Taffy did say 50 to 55 minutes, so it did take 50 minutes. So we'll let it cool for about 15 or 20 minutes, and we'll try it. It's ready to try. It's still warm. This has been cooling probably 12 to 15 minutes, not very long, but I'm going to give this a try. It looks really good. Really delicious. Tart and lemony. It's sweet, and the top does have that caramelized look because of the sugar that we added. This is really, really delicious. It's another great lemon dessert for any time of the year, but especially now in the spring or summer. I'm going to leave Taffy's channel. She has a lot of really nice recipes, really quick, easy, delicious. I'm not done. This is the first one I've tried of hers, but she has a lot of them on there that are good. So I hope you give this cobbler a try. It's really delicious. Thank you for watching.